What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Seattle Kraken franchise mode. In the last one, we had a hot and spicy free agency period. Very hot and spicy, very indeed hot and spicy. We acquired a lot of players coming back, a lot of prospects. Yes, we did get rid of some of the picks. No problem. We got both of our first round picks. And in my opinion, that's really more important than fifth, sixth, and seventh round picks. All right. I'm more than happy to ship around fourth, sixth, seventh round picks because they have such low trade value that I can trade for a fourth, fifth, or sixth, or seventh round pick if I want. I can trade someone away and easily get those picks back. I cannot easily acquire the players that I acquired. All right, unless they fell to free agency and I had to sign them off of a restricted free agency or a UFA where I have to battle other teams to hopefully outbid them. But looking at our team, it's time to look at contract extension and talk shop with some of our players following the trade deadline because people know, hey, contracts are coming up. We need some of these guys to stay. We need some out of here. And we're going to start things off right with Denis Gurianov. Earlier in the season, he wanted $7 million per year. And he's come down. He dropped $5 million just about off of it. He wants 2 years at $2.775. And it doesn't look like he's really changing much. I think a 1-year deal, restricted free agency still. I think that would be a good deal. Just a 1-year deal. Keep him as a restricted free agent. So that way, if we can't sign him next year, we can just qualify and offer him and get something back. Next up on the shop is Dominic Kubalik. All right, our trade deadline accusation. This guy I want signed to at least a 4-year deal. What's he thinking? All right, so he does want a little bit of an increase in pay, just about doubling what he usually makes. And going off his overall, I'm not sure that is the greatest deal in the world that I can accept. 2 years at 4.175 as an 81 overall. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. So we're gonna let Kubalik kind of sit there, and as the season goes on, hopefully he decreases his price. Sonny Milano, $1.7 million. He wants a slight increase. I would say that's okay. 2-year deal. Yeah, we'll do 2 years at $2.6 million. Calvin DeHaan, yep. He wants 4, or he's getting paid 4, so he'll take a pay cut. All right, and we can get him signed until he's 33 years of age. Let's try to cheap him. 2.8 for Calvin DeHaan. And you know what? If these two are going to switch, Calvin DeHaan and Kubalik, maybe it would be 2 years, 4.175. Yeah, I'll offer that. 2 years, 4.175 for him. That's fine. That's fine. Jake Bean now. Jake Bean, young gun Jake Bean, coming up in the system. Finally going to make his Seattle Kraken NHL debut with us. What's he thinking? He wants 2 years, remain a restricted free agent at $1.625 million. That's cheap. I'm going to do it. Boone Jenner, I'm going to let walk. Kaharia. He could be our fourth line center. He could. 3 years at 1.6 for a fourth line center. Kaharia. Yep, I will do that. Curly, I'm going to let walk. Sami Niku, I would sign him to a minor league. Yep, he wants 2 years on a minor league contract. I'll do it. Belsers, again, minor league contract for 2 years. Fine with that. Kuffner, don't know about Kuffner. What does he want? He wants, okay, if these guys all want minor league contracts, I'll do that. O'Connor, yep. Spotty is going off in the minor leagues, all right? I don't know what the heck is going on with Spotty, but I'm expecting a huge jump from him. Watch, yep, just a 1-year contract's fine. And then you get you a 1-year contract as well. Getting over to the goalies, we're going to have Michael DiPietro as well as Vinny Vivalainen, 74 overall minor league starting goaltender with a medium starting potential. Guy's been playing very good in our minor league affiliation, 31 and 15. It's just unfortunate that he wasn't younger. If he was, I wouldn't have probably gone after Michael DiPietro. DiPietro is better, and he is younger. All right, so we're going to offer him just a 1-year extension, again, a minor league deal, and then Vivalainen will give you a 2-year minor league deal. So that's going to be it for the contract extensions. You guys might be noticing that Thomas Hertl was not a part of those contract extensions. He actually doesn't want an extension. Don't worry, though. The guy is still going to be signed here. I am signing him this offseason. I don't care how much I have to pay him. I'm paying this motherfucker. And if he goes to free agency, I will continuously offer this man a contract to come with us because he is just too vital to let go. The man is a top 6 player that fits on our penalty kill and power play line. Like, we cannot let someone like that go, especially when they're one of our best players on our team. But we're going to jump into some slow simulation right here, just for the first game against the Dallas Stars, just to see how our team does with our new acquisition. All right, with our new acquisitions, how is everybody looking? Starting things off, we're going to take an early lead. Galchenyuk scoring on Ben Bishop. All right, good. Power play for Dallas. Nothing happened. Power play for Seattle. Long one. Nothing comes out of it. Okay, 10-7. Sonny Milano now scoring on Ben Bishop out in front. There you go. So things looking pretty good with the new lines for the Seattle Kraken team. All right, let's get into the second period now. Power play Seattle, nothing. Power play again. Long one, nothing. Nothing again. Wow, our power play is like beastly, and we're not scoring on it. There we go. Miguel Sergachev now scoring on Ben Bishop, up 3-0. Power play Dallas. Nothing comes from it. All right, 24-16, 18 the shots. End of 2. 24-18 the shots. 3-0 the score. Are we going to be able to do that? Are we going to get a you-know-what in our first game? Jake Bean, power play going to Thomas Hertl. Power play again, and Mikko Heiskanen scoring a short-handed goal, ruining the shutout for Jacob Markstrom. But look at that, boys. Look at that. Following the trade deadline, Jake Bean, Tomas Hertl, and then Jake DeBrusk scoring right at the end. 6-1 win. The team is playing out of their goddamn mind following the trade deadline. Yeah, Sonny Milano, first star, 1 goal, 1 assist, 3 hits. Jacob Markstrom, 1 goal against, 27 saves, .964 save percentage. And Jake DeBrusk with 1 goal and 1 assist as well. I'm actually curious about the stat sheet. Let's see. Yep, Tyler Toffoli got 2 points. Schwartz. Wow, just about everyone on our team got points, except for our defense and then the minor and then our fourth line as well. But shit, fuck, the team looks great. We're firing on all cylinders. We're going to get Kubalik back in a couple of days here over on the 9th after the New York Rangers game. Let's get on up to that so that way I can get these lines. Sonny Milano decides to extend with us following a fantastic performance. Sami Niku extends. Calvin DeHaan extension. Dominic Kubalik extends. Denis Gurianov extends. Juhar Kaharia extending. Rudolph Balsers extending. Ryan Kuffner. Jake Bean. Veni Vevelainen execs. Logan O'Connor. Jaden. All right, Michael DiPietro, Michael Spotkick, awesome. Everyone's accepting. Tomas Hertl as something that I am sorry for how I've been playing out there. Yo, you just got here. You have just gotten here. Thomas, while I don't think you have been performing up... No, it's fine, Thomas, all right? Although you haven't been performing, I'm confident in your buildings. I know you'll get things right. I'm persuading him. I'm persuading. Maybe you're right, but I'm not certain that I can snap out of this. Disagree. Management morale. You need to figure this out on your own, it seems. Oh, no. -3 morale for Tomas Hertl. That's not going to make him want to sign here. All right, game 2 against Pittsburgh. We win 4-1, and Mike Hewitt for our minor league team is now here. All right, so who are we going to scratch? Is it going to be Jaden? I feel like it would have to be Jaden. But Jaden's actually playing pretty good. Maybe Virtanen? Santuri Virtanen, maybe? He's a +4. Who's really not? Maybe Gabriel Gagne, but he's still doing good. Nathan Bastian not performing, however. So we're going to scratch Nathan Bastian for Mike Hewitt. There we go. All right, so he would fit on that second line role over Hagelbach. So you know what? Scratch that. Put back in Nathan Bastian just because of his overall. And over you, we are going to put Hewitt in that second line role. Is that going to mess with the special teams at all? Hewitt. What if we put Hewitt? That's a +0. Okay. Hewitt again, +0. Okay. Okay. I think that's fine. I think putting Hewitt in that role is going to be just fine. Putting him on that second line role. Yeah, we'll put Hewitt with Stutzel. Yeah, that'll be a great match. Power play, playmaker, power forward. Wonder if we scratch Bastian for you. Could we get another +5? No. Alright, the only way I was going to keep you out there is if we could get that +5, which does not appear to be the way. So we're just going to do that. That's fine. So Hewitt on the second line with Stutzel and Luff. That's perfectly fine. 4-1 win against Pittsburgh, up against the New York Islanders. 2-1 victory. Now up against the New York Rangers. Are we going to get our boy back? No, but it is a 3-1 victory. And we're 4-0 following the trade deadline. And there we are. Dominic Kubalik is now coming in. Let's put him on into this lineup. All right, the lineups are done. Instead of getting a first line with +5, because it is possible if I switch Schwartz with Kubalik, I can get a +5 on the first line. I'm going against that for one reason only, because I would rather have 2 successful lines than 1 powerful line. So if we could have gotten a +5 and a +3, would have done it. Would have done it in a heartbeat. But I would rather have 2 +3s and a +5 and a +1. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do Schwartz with Galchenyuk, Toffoli, Hosang, Hertl, Kubalik, DeBrusk with Coleman and Gurianov, and then Shaw with Kariya and Milano. These are going to be our lines moving forward for the remainder of the season, unless there's injuries. These will be the lines for the remainder of the season. I have not messed with really the power play. I haven't messed that much with the penalty kill either. There haven't really been any special teams made, any special team changes made. Seattle's player Justin Schultz has been injured with a mild concussion until March 15th. That is going to hurt a lot. Head coach replaced player. That's going to hurt a lot. 8-2 win followed by a 3-1 win. Oh my God. San Jose now. Trevor Van Riemsdyk now getting hurt until May 23rd. Going to get our first loss against San Jose. No. We pick up a 3-1 win. Boys, we're on fire following this trade deadline. We are on fire. And it feels so good. All right, now moving up against the Florida Panthers. Oh, and there it is. There's our first loss, but it's a shootout loss. We still got points. All right, so since the trade deadline, we have not had a game so far where we have not gotten points. All right, let's take a look around the league. Do we got another franchise guy? No. All right, gems and busts. Any gems? No. That's okay. Let's take a look at goaltending. We've been scouting any goaltenders? No. Are you seriously not scouting goaltenders? Scout the goaltending. All right, we need to know, are these goaltenders any good? All right, we got to draft for the future. This is why we had to trade for Michael DiPietro. Okay, so let's get these goaltenders all scouted. We'll go up to 200 because it seems to be dropping off pretty quick. So we'll do that. Potential comparison, good. We just need to get these guys, scout players. There we go. Potential comparison. Yep. Scouts. Cool. Potential comparison. Awesome. Potential. All right, there we go. We got like 2 or 3 left. There we go. Potential and scout player and potential. There you go. And then Yves Aubin, last guy. Perfect. Scout you for potential as well. So there we go. We're getting some scouting for goalies. There it is. 5-1 regulation loss against the Columbus Blue Jackets, followed by a 5-3 loss to the Ottawa Senators. Oh no, are we going to slip? Hopefully we do not start slipping in this game, all right? We've had a long winning streak. Now let's come back with a win right here. Joshua Hosang, injured with a sore shoulder until April 1st. Till April 1st, all right. That's fine. Anyone? Who can we call up? Let's call up DeBrusk. Should we call up DeBrusk or should we call up Guryanov? Yeah, DeBrusk. Let's put up DeBrusk on that second line. Guryanov, it is a right wing injury though, so DeBrusk, and then we'll call up Milano, and then here we will put in Curly. We'll put in Curly. All right, Curly, perfect, awesome. Buffalo 3-2 loss. Anaheim Ducks now. Florida, Billy Sutton, just assistant coach, replaced player. Florida's Michael DiPietro fully healed. Perfect, that's fine. He hasn't really missed anything. 4-3 overtime win, 6-5 win against the LA Kings now. We're getting close to the end of the month. Toronto, 3-2 overtime loss. And now Jake DeBrusk is hurt until April 5th. We're losing everyone. This is what happened last season, too. Last season, we had players coming and going non-stop. All right, so we got to actually put Boone Jenner in there. Okay. Put Boone Jenner in there. Send down. Okay, and then swap Jenner with Curly, and we'll give Jenner some playing time. We'll make it look like that, just until he comes back. Villy is back. Good. He's a big part of this minor league special teams. So let's put him back in the lineup over Sergei Nestorov. He will get some playing time, but Sargiev has veteran superiority over him. Winnipeg Jets, 3-2 shootout win, 3-2 shootout loss, and we get our man Hosang back in the lineup. Okay, there we go. Just drop Joshua Hosang in right there. Perfect. All right, now we're into the end. We're in the final month, and did we clinch a playoff spot yet, or are we still fighting? We have not clinched a playoff spot yet. That is scary. That is scary, but we did take first place. We did take first place, and we have a game ahead of the Ducks and the Canucks. All right, so we do have a game ahead of them, so that's good. That should give us an advantage in securing first place in the Pacific. Looking around the league, we're actually staying with a lot of these playoff teams now compared to last year where we were kind of part of the lower tier of people making the playoffs. I mean, even right now, I mean, we would still be considered the lower tier because of our points. But I think we could get up. I mean, we could get up to 100 points by the end of this season. And if we could do that, that would secure that we are a top team and we're here to stay. But unfortunately, we got to go up against right now the President Trophy holding Washington Capitals to get that started. So let's start things off. Game number 1 of April 1st. We're going to slow sim for the rest of the season. So what we're going to do, we're going to slow sim just until the end of the season. Try to get things by. Power play Seattle. Long power play. Nothing coming out of it, however. Not a single thing coming out of it. And then once regulation, 5-on-5 starts happening again, Seattle starts getting some shots off. That's got to be Ovi getting a lot of those shots. And the first period looks rather quiet. No! Daniel Sprong scoring with 10 seconds remaining, giving the Washington Capitals a 1-0 lead. Now Seattle having to come back. Alexander Ovechkin making a 2-0 lead now. Power play Washington. Are they going to run away with it? No. Here comes Seattle power playing. Nothing happens. Come on, our power play is a +5 and a +3. Tyler Toffoli scoring on Aaron Dell, but Nicholas Backstrom coming back, and then Carl Hagelin. All right. It's 4-1. It's 4-1. Yep, 6-2 was the final score against the Washington Capitals. The Washington Capitals just absolutely beat the absolute crap out of us, and that's why they're holding the President Trophy at the moment. All right. TJ Oshie had 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists. Nicholas Backstrom, 1 goal, 1 assist. Tom Wilson, 1 goal, 1 assist. Yeah, I mean, Capitals are just stacked. I mean, there's not much else we can really say on the matter except they're pretty freaking stacked. And they just showed how stacked they were. Oh, God, we fell back to second. We did clinch the playoffs now. But we fell back to second place in our division. That's not something I like. All right, come on. There you go. Early lead against Edmonton. Schwartz scoring and not even a minute into it. But Leon Draisaitl now coming in. And then Joe Thornton getting that cleanup, giving Edmonton the lead. 2-1 is now the lead for Edmonton as we just passed the halfway mark in the first. Thomas Hertl, though, coming in big and coming in clutch, giving us that game-tying goal, as Edmonton is out shooting us 18-6. We have scored 2 goals on 6 shots. Edmonton has 18 shots. Holy crap. And they're still piling on more and more shots. As there we go. Denis Gurianov gives us the lead, but of course Chris Tierney fucking ties it up for them shortly after. That's what happened last time we took the lead. Seattle, power play goal. Come on. We're getting all these long power plays, and you guys can't fucking score on it. It's a +5 and a +3. And I think I've seen 1 power play goal, boys. Chris Tierney in the third period now. Power play, nothing coming out of it. Ethan Bear now for Edmonton. What the actual fuck is happening here? We're able to get 1 goal on Jake Bean. I saw it written in the clouds that we were not going to win that game. Saw it written in the crowds. Chris Tierney, 2 goals, 1 assist. Noah Hulson, 2 assists, 4 hits, and then Joe Thornton, 1 goal, 1 assist. I mean, what the fuck do you guys want from me? Like, what am I supposed to do here? All right, our power play lines are fucking cranked. A +5, and then when fully healed, this is a +3. Yeah, Jake DeBrusk. Okay. This is really dumb. All right, it's a +5 and a +3, and you guys have not scored once. You guys actually, sorry, you scored once on the power play. My bad. When it was already a game decided already. But when it like I've seen so many 5-minute power plays for us, and we have not scored on one of them, boys. Not one. Like, score on the power play. Sony Milano giving us a 1-0 lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning. But as usual, Nikita Kucherov takes, yep, and then Geno Smith. And like, alrighty. Jonas Brodin, though, giving us a chance. Second period, nothing happening. And now we're in the third. What is going to happen here? 3-2-2 is the score. Power play, Seattle. Nothing comes from it. Power play again. Nothing comes from it. Oh, Kubalik, though. All right, Kubalik tying the game up for us. Ah, there it is. Our team, yep, our team are the kings of blowing leads. We are the kings of blowing leads. We take a lead 3 minutes later in the first. If we get the first goal against Montreal here, okay, this is what's going to happen. This is how it's been happening. We're going to go into Montreal. Actually, Montreal is going to come to us. We are going to score within 5 minutes of the game. Less than 3 minutes following us scoring that goal, they will score a goal. Then within 3 minutes of that goal, they will score another goal to give them the lead. That is how this is going to work. Now, prove me right, EA. Come on. Prove me right. Prove me right. Come on. So let's start things off. Getting on up to a +8. Power play, Seattle. Power play goal, Joshua Hosang. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. They didn't score within 3 minutes. And we scored on a power play. What the fuck just happened? Oh my God, Seattle, this is not like you scoring on a power play. There it is. Moran scoring for Montreal. Now in the second period, Thomas Hertl scoring on Perry Price. Montreal power play, nothing comes out of it. 2-1 Seattle with the lead. 10 minutes remaining here in the second. And Nason scores. Power play Montreal. Nothing comes. Power play Seattle. And Thomas Hertl scoring on the power play now. Thomas Hertl has a 2-goal night. And nothing comes out of the third power play there. Now in the third, up 3-2, power play Seattle, nothing. Alrighty, 3-2, power play Montreal, killing it. Good, good, good. We are getting outshot 33-15. What the fuck? We are getting outshot so bad. 36-19 are the shots. Like, where we have a lot of snipers on this team. Why do we not take shots? Jacob Markstrom getting the first star with a 2.0 save percentage, 34 saves, and a .944 save percentage. Thomas Hertl, 2-goal night, and Joshua Hosang, 2-point night, 1 goal, 1 assist. All right, and this is getting us on into the final game of the season up against the Arizona Coyotes in Arizona. And yeah, we're in second place. Right? We're in second place. Game, we're in second place. I see that you just switched over game to the Central Division when I was trying to initially look, but so we have to win to secure second place. Okay, but the Coyotes, I mean, aren't the greatest team. So hopefully we can pull off a win here. Hopefully we can pull off a win. All right, let's jump on into it. Arizona Coyotes, final game of the season. Let's do this. All right. First period. All right. How are we going to look? How are we looking in the first period? We are already getting outshot. by a lot. Come on. Yep, here he goes. 8-2. Power play Seattle. Jaden Schwartz scoring on the power play there. Nice job. Nice job. Power play Seattle again. Nothing comes from it. All right, Seattle 1-0 lead. Shots 11-6 in Arizona's favor. Second period now, and Tomas Hertl scoring on Brassak, giving Seattle a 2-0 lead as we start to catch up in shots. Power play Arizona, nothing coming from it. All right, halfway through the second, 2-0. 22-12. Oh my God. Our shots are, man, like they literally are almost always doubling our shots. 25-15 are the shots in Arizona's favor, but Tomas Hertl luckily gave us a 2-0 lead. Now in the third period, we will be jumping in and watching a little bit of gameplay. Once we get to the 5-minute mark, I think I'm going to jump on in here. Jordan Schwartz scoring. Just that way we can get a little bit of a better feeling with how our players are. There we are. Yep. 4 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Let's get on into this game. All right, so here we are in the third period, and we're starting off with a face-off at the center. It looks like our fourth line is out there. Brodin. All right, Brodin losing that battle. Come on. Calvin Dahan over to Kihara. Moving up to Shaw. Kihara coming in. Shot. No good. Sonny Milano now with it, trying to pass it up. No. Dvorak coming in. Don't do it. 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 Passing over to Chinchurin. Shot. Rebound. Rebound again. And Markstrom going to swallow that hole. Thank the Lords. Thank the Lords. Whew. Thank you for not allowing them to score right there. All right. Let's see. Galchenyuk. So we got our first line back out there. Peach over to Johnson. Up top to Dechurin. Over to Kessel. Kessel down. In front of Johnson. Kessel backhands. Oh, no good. About a minute 30 in the clock now. Galchenyuk up to Toffoli. Toffoli going to coming on up. Moving in. Dump it in. There you go. Dump and chase. Dump and chase. Get a line change while you're at it. All right, so we're just playing defensively now. Just dump it. Let them get it. All right, there goes Sergachev. Dumping it on in. Up, and then he just backs off. Pressure in. Chichurin. Quick turn. And then here they come the other way. Kessel over to Keller. Keller splitting the D. Shot on Markstrom, and that's going to be easily covered. 41 seconds remaining in this game. And we're up. We're good. All right. Steffler, blocked shot, good. Paglia, whatever your name is. Keep it down low, boys. Keep it down low. Hug them against the boards. Hug them against the boards. Hug them against the boards. Sergachev. Right, okay, get it out. Over to Kubalik. Kubalik up against the boards. Gets hit off the puck. And here they come. 3-on-2 the other way. Good. Force them to the outside. 1T. Oh, he misses the net. That's why you're down on the third line, fourth line, buddy. Poke check. Garland now for Kubalik. Kubalik over to Hertl, and we're just going to kill the remainder of this clock as your Seattle Krakens are going to walk away with a win. Oh, a win. It's so weird to say that we won. We had such a good start after the trade deadline, and I don't know what happened. We went from winning like every game really handily too. Like these weren't close wins. Like we were really dominating our opponents, and then all of a sudden our team just went to sleep and we started getting outshot and we were giving up leads. I'm not sure what happened. I mean, it could have been due to injury. But I don't know. It's a very scary thing to think about. Yeah, it's a really scary thing to think about. But let's get on into, let's see who we're going to play before we actually look at league leaders as well as points for us. Who are we going to play in the playoffs to this year? NHL regular season came to an end. AHL season came to an end. And we're going to be taking on the Edmonton Oilers again. Round 2. Fight. Oh, man. All right. But Alex Galchenyuk again leading our team. 75 points this season. I think that's a career high for him. Yep, last year 72, this year 75. And he's, ever since being acquired by Seattle, he has really came into his own. He's been showing everyone why no one should have gotten rid of him. He was a real journeyman, and in real life now, he's probably considered a journeyman now, and maybe a bust, but I don't understand why. Like, with Montreal, he was awesome. I think it's just the teams aren't utilizing him to his full potential. He probably is losing his confidence too, because of all these trades. But see, man, increase. Yes, he dropped in goals down to 18, but his assist game went up. And as a playmaker, that's kind of what we expect from him. Tomas Hertl, second place, nice, with 69 points. And let's look at goals. Tyler Toffoli, 28 goals. Is that a career high for him? Yes, it is. Tyler Toffoli. Oh, never mind. I lied. No. Back in 2015, 31 goals with the LA Kings and 28 in his AHL season. But okay. All right. So it's not his career high, but it's still second high. Tomas Hertl with 26. And then Dominic Kubalik with 23. And then Jaden Schwartz with 23 as well. I don't know if you guys noticed this. Toffoli traded for last season. We gave up a first-round pick for him. All right, we gave up a first-round pick for Tyler Toffoli, and we got 28 goals this season out of him. Tomas Hertl acquired this season. We got 26 goals out of him. Dominic Kubalik acquired at the trade deadline. Got 23 goals out of him. And then Jaden Schwartz acquired in free agency, and he got 23 goals out of him. All of these guys have been acquired in either one with a free agent, and then the three of them were all trades. Like, I'm a mastermind, boys. Low-key mastermind. All right. Looking at the assists, Alex Galchenyuk leading the way with 57. Tomas Hertl with 43. And then Jaden Schwartz with 41. Looking at the plus-minus, we got Tomas Hertl with 12, Alex Galchenyuk with 7, Tyler Toffoli with 7. Who was the worst plus-minus on the team? Justin Schwartz. Offensive defenseman, understandable. Andrew Shaw, not known for his defense. I understand that. This one hurts. Noah Juulsen. He's a two-way defenseman. We need better seasons out of you. This was his rookie season, I think. Let's see. Let's go rookie skaters. No, it wasn't. It wasn't his rookie season. Jake Bean, though, in 20 games, 7 points, and was a +0. Jake Bean definitely going to be a really good defenseman for us. Who got our most penalty minutes? Most penalty minutes goes to Blake Coleman with 55. Our power play, most power play points goes to Jaden Schwartz with 23. Then Alex Galchenyuk with 22 and Hosang with 19. Most power play goals, Alex Galchenyuk with 9, and game-winning goals. Who was Captain Clutch? Tyler Toffoli. And then shorthanded points, Coleman, Hertl, and Milano all with 2, and all of them having 1 goal as well. Looking over at our goalies, let's see here. Jacob Markstrom, 34, 25, and 2 with 2 shutouts. All right, sorry for that break there. So, yes, so where were we? Goaltending, right. Jacob Markstrom. 34 wins, 25 losses, 2 assists, 2 shutouts, .911 save percentage, 2.84 goals against average. Let's actually compare that to last season. Let's compare that to last season here. Did he do better or worse this season? Yeah? Oh, okay. All right, so we had a much better bounce-back season. Goals against average, even though it wasn't a big drop-off, down to 2.7, where we probably would have liked it to be. Even though it isn't like that, still fine. 2.84 goals against average. He's doing enough to get us wins. Save percentage, he got that up there to back like when he was in Vancouver. So that's a big plus. Shutouts dropped, though. He went from having 7 shutouts last season down to 2. That's more realistic numbers compared to his 7 shutout season. He definitely put the team on his back to make us become a playoff team. And we became a much better regulation team. In one less game, he went from having 8 overtime losses down to 2, and moving up from 29 wins up to 34. That's good. Those are good numbers, Markstrom. I'm really happy with them. Even though you will probably be gone unless you win a Stanley Cup with us this season, Jacob Markstrom. I don't anticipate you being with us after this season. I think I'm going to put Georgiev as the starter next season, and then I'm going to have Michael DiPietro move up. But even Georgiev that is not a good season for a goalie. A lot of overtime losses, which I guess that is good. He's getting us into overtime. But he still has some things to work on, and luckily he still has one more year to grow. He's only 26, so he's not at that exact potential yet. But I am really scared to move on from Jacob Markstrom to Georgiev. But if Michael DiPietro grows into an NHL backup goaltender, he is our future. Like, I have to grow him. He is who I primarily need to grow in the goalie department. So it's either I need to get rid of Georgiev this offseason, if that happens, or I need to get rid of Markstrom. So that's how that's going to wind up working. Taking a look around the league now. Let's see the league leaders. For points, all right, so only 2 100-point guys, and both of them on the same team. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, both over 100 points this season, are the only players above 100 points. Most goals this season goes to Connor McDavid with 50. Right behind him, though, Patrick Laine with 49 and Jack Eichel with 48. Looking at assists now, we got Mark Scheifele with 69, followed by Jake Getzel with 68, and then a tie for third with Sam Reinhart and Evgeny Kuznetsov. All right, so that's not bad. Who had the best plus-minus? Who was the best plus-minus? Jeff Skinner, plus 40, tied with Jake Getzel at plus 40. And then third place, okay, so defensively it was Dougie Hamilton. That's fine, all right. Power play points, who was the best player on the power play? That was Jack Eichel. And who's the best short-handed player in the league? Cam Fowler and TJ Oshie. Yeah, I can see TJ Oshie. That's completely understandable. And let's get on into fights. I'm going to say Ryan Reeves. No, Ross Johnson leading the league in fights. Where the hell is Ryan Reeves? Oh, he must be in the AHL or something. That's actually pretty interesting that's how it worked. Let's take a look at defensemen now before we look at goaltenders. So that way some of you guys probably wanted to see defensive stats because I know they don't put up as many stats. So goal leaders for defensemen go to Shea Weber with Ryan Pollock and Roman Josi. I thought that was the Anaheim, not Anaheim. That was the New York Islanders logo. I thought these two were both on the same team. But yeah, not bad. Good bounce back season, especially after getting traded from Montreal to Anaheim for Shea Weber. Most assists goes to Drew Doughty with 56, followed by Jacob, or is it Jakob Slavin? I think it's Jacob Slavin at 54. And then we got John Carlson and Alex Pietrangelo at 53, tied for third. Most points go to Drew Doughty, Shea Weber, and Roman Josi. And who was the best plus-minus defenseman? Dougie Hamilton. Good. Taking a look at goaltenders now. The Andrei Vasilevsky leading the league in wins, 43. James Reimer with the Carolina Hurricanes having a really good bounce-back season. He's at 40 wins as a backup goaltender. James Reimer, I'm saying this now. I know this is going off track. James Reimer is the most underrated goaltender in the NHL, and he has been the most underrated goaltender in the NHL since 2013. Okay? This guy is a starting goaltender, and he is running out of time. All right? He is running out of time to win a Stanley Cup. He deserves one, and he has been deserving of a starting role his entire career ever since that good season run with the Toronto Maple Leafs. All right, this guy is a proven starter, and he deserves to be a starter. But back on track now, and then third place goes to Devin Dubnyk. Also another good bounce-back season for Doobie. Good for you. Most shutouts this season goes to Tuukka Rask with 8. James Van Riemsdyk. James Reimer gets second, and then Matt Murray, Darcy Kuemper, nice, and Carter Hart tying for third with 6. With a minimum of 25 games played. All right, let's change that. With a minimum of 30 games played, the best save percentage goes to Andrei Vasilevskiy with a .929 save percentage. Going against goals against average goes to... nope, that's too high. Lowest is Andrei Vasilevskiy again, 2.29. So Vasilevskiy showing that he really is the best goaltender in the league. Taking a look at rookie skaters. Let's see. There we go. Ili Tolvanen finally coming over from Russia. All right. 46 point season. Good. 24 goals, 22 assists. Nice. That's a good... This guy's going to be a really good player in the NHL, I think, even in real life. Second place went to Gabe Vilardi. If we were going with... no, there's both 22. But if we were going with OHL players being drafted, it would be Gabe Vilardi who would get rookie. And then Cole Perfetti. So nice. So let's see. So the top 3 rookies this year goes to Russia, right? He's Russian. I just want to make sure. Oh, no, he's not Russian. But he's playing in the KHL, right? I think this guy's playing in the KHL right now. Maybe that's why I thought he was Russian. But no. All right, so Finnish. All right, so Finland, I think Canada. Gabe Vilardi's from Canada. Yep. And then America with Cole Perfetti. Oh, no, he's Canadian too. I thought Cole Perfetti was American. My bad there. I'll admit my bad. But not a bad rookie season for a lot of these guys at all. At all. I'm really proud of actually a lot of these rookies. All right, AHL. Our AHL team. I completely forgot. Let's take a look at them. I'm not going to take a look at league leaders for the AHL, but I'll take a look at the AHL. Raf Lavoie leading our team in points, 56. Currently hurt, but that's fine. Michael Spokic at 49. Okay, but Lavoie, really good. 56 points. That should be a real big growth for him. And if we can get him to come in... If we can get him to grow into an NHL player by next season, like, he could have one hell of an NHL career. I'm just saying. All right, going over to goalies. Vinny Vivalainen, 34-17. All right, so basically what I'm seeing here is the AHL guy did not go with Michael DiPietro as the starter. He did not, even though DiPietro is a better goaltender and has a higher chance of becoming an NHL starter. We gave the nod to Vinny Vivalainen, and he ran with it. He took off. Oh, Vinny. Oh, Vinny, those are some really good numbers. 34 wins, 17 losses, 2 overtime losses, and 7 shutouts. Oh, my God, that looks so amazing. But that's going to be it for this one, boys. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. If you didn't, you should still subscribe. You should still like. You know why? Because I'm asking you. That's really it. That's about the extent of why. But until next time, guys, see you all later. Bye-bye now.